broken when she went. I had her preserved so that we could be together forever.
That's very touching.
Isn't it?
There we go. Baron's in his basket. He was just looking up there.
Quite unusual these days to bring the coffin home.
Henri loved a good wake. Said they were better than any party.
Huh. Bijou, I think someone involved with the gallery helped the thief. It wasn't Hector Lane. He's not devious enough.
But who else?
I don't know. But I will get to the bottom of it, I promise you.
Don't know what we can.
Do you know this company, Vera Security?
No, I don't. I've never heard of them.
The music stopped.
Does this smell good to you?
It's
Oh, there's going again.
isn't it? Henri loved it.
Cockroach.
Hey, this might cheer you up. Say hello to Trevor.
A cockroach?
I prefer the word pal.
And I prefer the word pest. Please never show it to me again.
Oh, let's try the
Why
nail
show that
clippers.
to me?
I don't know. I just
Thank you
look.
for your help, Bijou.
My pleasure, young man. Do come back any time.
How about
I still couldn't discount Lane. Annette, on the other hand, had lied about Vera Security's owner.
if we spray this on the coffin to get her to come over?
Wouldn't make any sense.
Why wouldn't it make any sense?
That wouldn't have worked. Henri was now dressed in a cheap suit. Nope, I needed to try something else. That wouldn't make any sense. That would be pointless.
Is there anything we can do here?
I a better idea.
Why can't I look at here? I want to look at here.
Sherry, please don't touch my table. I keep everything in perfect order.
We definitely need to distract her.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Truth or dare?
Truth.
And there was I hoping you'd say dare. So?
Rich tea?
Why is it broken?
I was feeding it to a cockroach.
I think perhaps I'll pass. No, thank you.
You don't want a wire?
What's the song called?
Jasmine by the Airy Lobsters. Before your time, I'm sure. It's a band that Henri fronted in the 70s. They got to number 2 in the Swedish charts.
The Swedish
Big
charts?
time, Anything else you can tell me about the gallery?
No, I rarely went there. As I said, Henri took care of everything.
I'm sure his killer will be found.
It's a cruel world that takes my Henri away from me.
Does this smell good to you?
It's...
Thank you for your help, Bijou.
My pleasure, young man. Do come back any time.
We tried everything on here,
Nope,
didn't we?
I needed to try something else. That was never going to happen.
Right, we won't be able to leave here unless we've done everything. Let me just try something.
Night was falling. Annette would have left for the evening. It was time to pay a visit to...
Alright, okay. Nice sunset there. Short time later.
The empty mall was lit by bright moonlight. The perfect ambiance for a little detective work. I wanted a good look at that back office. I just had to find a way in.
Okay, is that for climbing up? Yeah, we've got a girder, look, to get round to there. Okay, let's push it all the way down. No! Okay. So we can only push it one thing at a time. Can I climb up on the girder now? Yeah. Oh, that's not where I thought that was. I thought that was a way down there. Okay.
I popped the lid open. Inside was an aircon unit and bingo, the master controls for the shutters. It was the master controller for the shutters.
Oh yeah, I did get those free games. Right.
It was the motor that operated the shutters.
We've got a
The
fan.
aircon blade was exposed. I was glad it wasn't spinning.
Can I cut these wires, you think? I wonder if I need to use, just out of interest, can I use this wire on anything? Ah. There we go. We're in. She's taking our radio.
In
On the
drawer
phone.
was a single Q-tip.
Q-tip. What's a Q-tip? Can we take the Q-tip?
It was my lucky day. It hadn't been used.
Oh, okay, that's a Q-tip. That's not what I would call that. Why are they called a Q-tip? That's like an earbud. Cotton stick. But usually an earbud, isn't it? Is Q-stick like a make somewhere? A Q-tip. Let me have a look. Oh, they're a make, okay. I mean, why? I suppose it's like a Hoover, isn't it? We've called vacuum cleaners Hoovers for years. I've never heard a Q-tip. Dead plant we can't do anything with. Let's have a look through the door.
The room was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing.
There, we've got adverts coming in. Oh. Oh, my partner's bought me new chopping boards. There must be a light switch somewhere. There. Can we not light? We've got matches. Can I use my phone as a torch, like anybody else would? Excuse me. So not a light switch here now.
The drawer was empty. It didn't work.
Can I do anything else with that, do you think? Can I redirect the power elsewhere?
I had redirected the power to the shutter motor. I'd cut the wire in half. I hoped I was doing the right thing. The aircon blade was exposed. I was glad it wasn't spinning. That wouldn't work.
I'm presuming if I cut that I get a shock. Oh no, I did cut that now. That probably doesn't matter though, does it?
It was the master controller for the shutters.
The lights at this side aren't working, are they? Why not? There's nothing else more we can do in here, is there?
It was the master controller for the shutters. It was the motor that operated the shutters. The wire had already... That would be pointless.
Yeah, I know it would. So is that all we're doing here?
All Bassam's stuff was safely locked away.
So I switched. Oh, shutter control, but that's just yeah. Okay.
It was the shutter control. There was no sign of a button or a keyhole. It must have been controlled remotely.
Yeah, that's what we
A
did
wire
there.
ran up to the electrical box above.
Yeah, we've done that though. But there was nothing in here.
Annette wasn't around. I could finally get into the back office.
Yeah, but we can't see anything. Because you forgot to take a torch with you, George. But I mean, we do have matches. Can we not set fire to the paper? No.
Never.
Why? It's a nice little blowtorch.
They didn't go together.
They do normally.
Never.
Can't do anything with that lamp this time either.
Nope. I needed to try something else. That wouldn't have worked. That wasn't quite right. I wasn't going to leave until I discovered what Annette had been hiding.
So we've got everything, obviously, that we need.
Rearranging the sign had been a stroke of genius, even if I do say so myself.
So we can't leave.
I'd have to get up there again to take a closer look.
But we can't do anything more up there. She's saying. There's nothing else up here, is there, that we can deal with? Lights, electrical box. I can't undo the
I'd
wire.
cut the wire in half. I had redirected the power to the shutter motor. I'd cut the wire in half. I hoped I was doing the right thing. I'd cut the wire in half. I hoped I was doing the right thing. The aircon blade was exposed. I was glad it wasn't spinning.
Can't do anything more
That
with
wouldn't
this.
work. That wouldn't have worked. That was never going to work.
We must be able to we must be able to light something in there to light the place up. So that's the only real place that we've got left to do anything in. I must be able to set fire to something. We can't do that. We can't do the biscuit. What about that? He didn't want to... Oh, he's striked on the box. Oh, there's a light switch there. I just noticed. There. Press the switch, George. Why am I not getting to do anything? Why can't I do the light switch? I don't do that in here because...
I only had a few matches.
So, why is it not letting me do the switch? I can't move from here. Nothing's toggling up and it's not letting me press the switch. Have I cut the power too much or something? Why? Why is it not letting me do that? I can't go into my inventory. Ah, light switch. Okay.
In the corner of the room was a pizza delivery scooter, just like the one the killer had escaped on.
We've got a shredder.
There was a letter jammed in the shredder.
And they're going to take it out.
There was a letter jammed in the shredder. The shredder was jammed.
We've got oil.
Oil had dripped from the scooter onto the floor.
What's this? That's the plug for the shredder.
It was a pizza delivery scooter. The box was empty. Annette had cleared everything out. Just mess and empty boxes. The air vent had a tiny catch on the side.
Undo it.
The air vent had a tiny catch on the side.
Can we not undo it then?
Through the grill, I could see something glinting, but it was too dark to tell what it was. I only had a few matches. I needed a better idea. It felt like the perfect opportunity to use Lane's clippers. Sadly, they were designed to cut, not lever.
Not lever, okay. I wonder if it's just needing oiled. I could use the cotton bud, couldn't I, on the oil?
I smeared some oil onto the cotton bud.
I need to get this page out, I think. Can I use that on there?
Somehow, I had to get the shredder working again.
Lid. There we go. Gears.
I tried to free the gears, but they were jammed solid. Its service was long overdue. I smeared the gears with oil. It was time to see what was in the letter.
Is he going to piece it all together? Alright, okay. Would it have not been better to try and loosen the gears and then pull it out in one piece? Can I swap things? That should probably... Ah! How did I get that over there? Where you going, Baron? Oops. How did I get that bit back? There. Where did that bit go? You love how chill the stream has been. Thank you. I just like to take things easy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. That one? Confirm. I think that goes there. No. Probably goes down there. No. Delighted. That goes on the edge here. That probably goes there. And that goes there.
It's the letter from Henri confirming that Vera's security had the contract for the exhibition. And it also revealed who was in charge at Vera. A guy called Medovsky. At first glance, it all seemed pretty run-of-the-mill. But why was Henri thanking Medovsky for being generous? And why was he pleased to represent him? Maybe Medovsky was the owner we'd been looking for. It didn't add up. I had a gut feeling. There was something fishy going on.
Very fishy. So good to catch me a few days. You've missed the stream because of work. Yeah, work is in the way of so much things, isn't it? So much pleasure is just lost because of work. Can I take the paperclip? I almost left without taking the paperclip. I can use the paperclip to open this up.
The paperclip was perfect for the job. There was definitely something in there.
So much pleasure is enabled by other people's work. Well, there was that very. It's okay if the person enjoys their work, I guess. There'd be no pleasure at all. Yeah. I still think the other person has to enjoy their work. If you enjoy like you don't think farmers always love farming. No, probably not.
I had a gut feeling there was more information in that office. Maybe the murderer had left something more incriminating than the scooter.
Yeah, you're probably right there. What did he just say? Something about the scooter? Sorry, I just missed that. What did he say about the scooter? Did I miss something in the scooter?
It was a pizza delivery scooter.
Did he say something about the scooter? No. I mean, I don't enjoy my work, but I mean that's just a by the by. That might be changing later this year.
I had a gut feeling there was more information in that office. Maybe the murderer had left something more incriminating than the scooter.
Ah, okay, so we've missed something. Yeah, okay, there we go. I enjoy doing this. This alleviates my... This balances out me not enjoying my work. I didn't take whatever was in there out, did I?
Now, what are you...
Oh, we found the gun.
Well, would you believe it? It was a gun. And very likely the one that had been used to shoot Henri.
Aha! So, what have we here? L'Américain, Monsieur Stobart.
Oh.
You will rue the day you crossed my path, because now you are caught in my net like a little red herring.
Inspector, I'm investigating the robbery.
No, monsieur. You are breaking and entering an innocent store.
Okay, Skosh.
I found the murder weapon.
Found? No. Planted? Yes. Moo, arrest this man and take him to the station.
George is always getting arrested.
You, Monsieur Stobart, until your pips squeak.
Until your pips squeak. Next morning at Nico's apartment.
Thanks, Ronnie. I just wish I'd got some better shots of the killer.
Are you kidding? That stuff from the hip, very dramatic. You did good, Nico.
So, what's next?
Get me an interview with the owner, and you've got Sunday's front page.
I'm on it already.
Keep me up to speed. Let me know before you write anything up, okay?
Of course. Oh, gotta go. Someone at the door.
This looks like the same apartment in the other games, but I'm sure the bed was up at this corner.
Monsieur?
Are you Nicole Collard?
Yes, can I help you?
I need to sit down.
You'd better come in.
Oh, he looks like I feel some mornings. Getting out of bed. I guess there's no point looking around in here, is there, for anything? Let's just talk to the elderly man.
Would you like a glass of wine?
Yes, those stairs are a nightmare. That's better.
So, what can I do for you, monsieur?
My name is Tiago Marquez.
I know a Tiago.
I saw your report on the robbery. I found your address. I came straight away. I needed to see you.
And why is that?
The stolen painting, La Malédiction. It belongs to me.
Ronnie had wanted me to interview the owner, and now here he was. Or rather, he was somebody who claimed to be the owner.
Let's talk about him.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Tiago Marquez, the rightful owner of La Malédiction. What else is there to tell?
So the stolen painting is yours. Tell me more.
La Malédiction belonged to my family in Catalonia in the 30s, before the Civil War.
So what was it doing here in Paris?
The fascists stole it in 1938. They killed my father, but not me. I escaped. I have been looking for it ever since. You have to help me find it.
You traveled all the way from Catalonia?
No, since the war, I've lived in France, in the southwest. And now I want the painting back.
Yeah, so you keep saying.
Did you lose all your family in the Civil War?
When they came for us in 38, I fled with my mother. But my father was not so lucky.
I'm sorry.
I would have stayed and fought for freedom, but I was just a boy.
Help. Press card with chewing gum. We've still got the chewing gum on.
You've got my attention, but if I'm to help you, I need more to go on.
I have something. This old photograph. It is of me and my family. See the painting above the fireplace?
Yes, it's La Malédiction. The photograph suddenly appeared to link the old man to the painting.
It's got the amulet. The necklace.
You took the photographs at that robbery, huh?
I did, yes.
I need to see them.
Why?
Please, I must see them.
All right. Here they are. This one was rejected. George got in the way. Typical.
Who is this George?
Just a friend. He insured the painting.
So, he will know who is this liar who claims to own my painting.
I don't think he does. He would have told me. This is the best shot I took. They used it in the paper.
Yes, it is how I recognize La Malédiction, my painting.
It does look like the one in your photograph.
So close, but now it is lost again.
here's the thief making off with the painting.
What is that tattoo on his arm?
Looks like a skull and crossbones. Headhunters,
You will find him, and then you will find my painting.
I can try, monsieur.
You must, mademoiselle.
This shot didn't come out too well.
It's perfect.
Perfect?
Finally, La Malédiction in all its splendor. The lines, the color, the detail. It's been so long since I've seen it.
Then take it. That shot is no good to me.
Really? Thank you, mademoiselle.
Okay.
Marquez's story was very interesting, but I needed to corroborate it. I wondered if the gallery kept ownership records. And while I didn't wholly trust him, this was the one lead that I didn't want to lose. Where are you staying?
What? Nowhere. Here, perhaps.
I didn't want him to stay in my apartment. There was another solution. My neighbor is out of town for a few days. You could stay there.
Yes, that would be good. Thank you.
Great, let's go.
So you don't want him staying in your house, but you're quite willing to just let him into your neighbours.
Adam said that he would leave the spare key under the mat. My neighbor had left a key for me under the doormat. Which reminded me I hadn't watered his plants for a week. The key wasn't there.
Oh no. Where was the key?
The door was locked, but my neighbor always left a key under the mat.
Maybe he put it under the wrong mat.
I had no reason to open the fire exit. There was no fire.
Oh, floor crack, it's fallen through the floor.
The gap was wide, but not wide enough for my fingers.
With the sticky gum on it, that'll pull it up, won't it?
Using the sticky chewing gum, I was able to fish out the key. The door was locked, but at least I had found the key.
Why didn't it just automatically use the key?
This will do.
Glad it's up to standard. I have to go out, monsieur. Ronnie had promised me the front page if I got an interview with the painting's owner. And here was a crazy Spaniard claiming to be just that. I needed to find out who had put the painting up for sale. Maybe there was more to find at the gallery.
Okay, let's head to the gallery. An uncomfortable metro ride later.
Len was sitting outside the cafe. He looked dazed. Hello, Monsieur Len.
Ah, the delectable Nicole Collard, super sleuth. How may I be of service?
I was hoping I'd find you here.
Always available for a lovely lady such as yourself.
The owner.
What do you know about the owner of La Malédiction?
That was Henri's business. He found the painting and did the deal with the owner.
Would anybody else know anything about the owner?
Not likely. He kept especially quiet about that one. But he always kept a manifest for every exhibition.
You mentioned a manifest. How would one get a look at that?
One might start in the office. That's where Henri kept most of his paperwork.
Are we going to be allowed in there?
I'm writing a follow-up piece on the gallery theft.
Ah, so you need an inside view. Authoritative.
Something like that.
The police have finished in the gallery. We could chat in the office. It's much more comfortable. More intimate.
Sleazy
I
guy.
might even be able to rustle up a little bottle of champagne.
Let me think about that.
Think we
Thank
can
you,
just get in by
Monsieur.
ourselves.
At your service, toujours, madame.
Otherwise we'll have to come back.
I needed to get inside, but the door was locked. I wasn't going to get anywhere without some help.
Okay, we're gonna have to say yes to the champagne.
Hello, Monsieur Lane.
Well,
About the gallery.
of course, my dear. We can go there now, if you'd like.
That sounds great.
We can discuss my ordeal over a glass of
His
champagne.
ordeal.
A cozy chat with Lane was the last thing I wanted. But it was my best hope if I wanted to get a look around the office. So, what are we waiting for?
Struggled to get out of that chair.
After you, my dear.
The place was heaving with junk. Finding what I wanted wouldn't be easy. As Lane sat down, something stuck out from beneath the cushion. It looked like a folder. Whatever it was, the police had missed it. I needed to get it.
Come, join me on the couch. I'm ready for you. You will be gentle with me, won't you?
Oh, I'm never gentle, Monsieur Lane.
Oh. Oh. Do call me Hector.
Do we have to do that? Can we look
I
at the
couldn't
desk?
touch the desk
Okay.
while Lane was there.
So we need to sit down, we need to do something to get him unconscious or out of here. What's happened? Oh no. It's crashed. Let me reload. It does autosave. So hopefully it's autosaved fairly soon. Recently, because I haven't saved. Okay, that was lucky.
Lane hadn't noticed the folder. With that amount of padding, who would? The only way to get hold of it was to distract him.
How are we going to distract him?
If I tried to reach across, I'd touch Lane's leg. Ooh.
Can we just not hit him over the head with a bottle or something?
Monsieur Lane?
Hector, please.
Oh, Hector. Perhaps I will join you in that glass of champagne.
But of course, champagne, nature's balm in troubled times.
Can I spill it on him or something?
That wouldn't have worked.
Why?
To new friends.
To love.
Oops, there we go.
Oh, mon Dieu, that is so cold!
Oops, silly me. Oh, so sorry.
I'll have to dry this off. Don't you worry, my dear.
In the folder was a list of all the paintings in the exhibition. La Malediccio had to be there. It was. And next to it was the owner's name, Mr. Medovsky. The police had obviously not spotted the folder. I put it back. I had what I needed for my story. Monsieur Lane, thanks for everything. But I think I hear my editor calling.
Ma chérie, no need to leave so soon. It's only a little spillage.
A little while later.
And I found out who claims to own La Malediccio. Some guy named Medovsky. Sounds Russian, right?
Medovsky, my God.
Who is he?
He's new on the oligarch block. Fresh into London from Russia, with ambition and a bloody reputation. Collard, this is way over your head. I'm gonna put a more experienced crime journalist on the story. I can't afford for you to get hurt.
Relax, Ronnie. This is my story. Leave it with me. Let's discuss it over lunch tomorrow.
Okay. But don't do anything more. See you tomorrow.
Ronnie didn't trust me on this story, but I wasn't going to let him give it to someone else. I was going to have to move fast. Come in. Hi, Georges. Great to see you.
Hope you don't mind me just dropping in.
No, not at all. How are you getting on?
Pretty good. I found the gun that was used in the robbery.
I'm impressed.
Yeah? Well, Nave wasn't. He accused me of trying to plant it, and then of being involved in Henri's death. Then he threw me into a cell. He couldn't make a stick, of course, so he had to let me go this morning. But he's convinced I'm involved. So if I put a foot wrong, he'll nail me next time. But, hey, on the bright side, have I got a story for you?
A long story later.
Annette, the manager at Vera Security, lied about the owner of the company. When I pieced together that shredded letter, I got a name, Medovsky.
Medovsky! That's the same guy who claims to own La Malediccio.
What? He owns the painting and Vera Security? He has to be the one behind this whole scam.
You're telling me? We have to be sure.
Oh, here's the old geezer again.
What the?
He just wants more
I
wine.
cannot sleep on that bed. It is too soft.
Josh, this is Senor Marquez.
Nice to meet you.
So you are this George, huh?
Senor Marquez is staying in the apartment across the hall. Apparently, he's the real owner of La Malediccio.
What? I thought you said Medovsky was the owner.
Senor Marquez claims the painting was stolen from his family during the Spanish Civil War.
Really? Do you have any proof?
Senor Marquez, could you show him the photograph?
Sorry, I need to look at stuff too.
A pair of statues stood on plinths on the mantelpiece. The statues were quite striking. That's definitely La Malediccio hanging on the wall?
It belonged to my family, so it belongs to me.
Child.
It was a grand fireplace. How can we prove this is you as a child?
The dates would tie up, George.
Who's this?
My mother, a good woman, a saint.
Who's this?
My father. When they came for us in 38, I fled with my mother. But my father was not so lucky.
If the painting really was stolen during the 1930s, then...
Okay,
this
Argonaut, thanks for
guy has
dropping in
no
past and
legitimate
chatting.
claim to it.
You have
But
a good
how can
game.
we be sure that you're the boy in that picture?
I can prove it. Look at my father in the photograph. You see the medallion he's wearing? He gave it to me just before he died. This medallion has been in our family for hundreds of years.
It's definitely the same medallion. A snake eating its own tail. That's also on the painting.
It is the Ouroboros.
The what?
The Ouroboros.
As
It
opposed
is
to
the
the
sign of my people,
Aura
my
Borealis.
family, my faith. The Gnostics. My father was a Gnostic leader. La Maledicción is sacred to the Gnostics. Hence they both display the Ouroboros.
A priest I met said the painting was the devil's work. A thing of evil.
Ha! He would say that. Do not believe all you hear from the church. Whatever you think, the painting is mine.
If Marquez was the true owner of Malediccio, then Medovsky had no legal claim to it. Might be tough to prove, but if I could, we wouldn't have to pay out on the insurance. So, if the painting belongs to you, how did Medovsky get it?
The fascists stole it. It went to Madrid, then Berlin, then, after the war, to Moscow. After that, it was lost, until now.
We need to talk to this Medovsky, but how do we find him?
Okay, right. I guess we talk to Nico maybe.
Hey, Nico?
Yes, George?
What do we know about this Medovsky character?
Ronnie said he was dangerous and very rich. He claims to be the owner of La Malediccio.
And appears to be the boss of Vera's security who were supposed to protect it. Now that kind of figures. The best way to steal something is to get hired to look after it. But why steal a painting you already own?
We need to talk to this guy.
To do that, we need to find him. So let's go over what we know about the thief.
Okay, well, he had a distinctive tattoo on one arm.
And his helmet had Waterloo Motors across it.
Not a lot to go on.
You said the thief had a tattoo.
On his arm, it was a skull and crossbones with headhunters written around it.
We need to track down Waterloo Motors.
Have you tried the internet?
I've been kind of busy.
Okay, let's have a look. Waterloo Station, Battle of Waterloo, Waterloo Kebabs, Waterloo Sunset. Ah, here we go. Waterloo Motors. It's a garage in London. I'll send the number to your phone.
Okay, so we're heading off to London.
Senor Marquez.
Yes, George?